Hello, how's everybody doing? This is just an update from our earlier live. I implore anyone who traveled with Greyhound over the July 4th holiday of 2022 and had any type of travel issues, especially not fully reaching your destination and having your belongings, your carry-on, per se, belongings, locked up in a bus where you have no ability to get them, left at a destination other than the one you paid to be taken to for hours on end, as was done in Raleigh and Winston, that we have proof of. I apologize. Little man is outside with me. He's supposed to be helping me paint, which has now turned into him with his little metal bucket out here collecting rocks for his rock collection. Y'all pray for me. I've been working, y'all know I be doing crafts. I've been working on taking a lot of cardboard boxes, most from Amazon, and taking those boxes, a lot of them I've been refurbishing into just little trinket boxes per se. My big thing I'm working on right now is I have a bunch of them that I have already made, colored, put shelving into. Some of them have doors, and this is the frame for it. My mom ordered what I would call a curio cabinet online, and it was that chipcore pressboard stuff. Needless to say, it wasn't very sturdy. A couple times throwing a screw up in it, and you can no longer get a good grip. I'm doing something a little different. Like I said, it's the frame. So I've got pieces that I'm using for the bottom and the top and the sides. They're just extra support. One, as you can see, I'll show you. These are squares for the bottom and the top. I have a door that's the full length of the shelving unit that I'm going to use kind of as just a sturdying base, because it's all made of cardboard. What it will do is it's going to help me organize my crafts, some trinkets, lighter items that don't have a lot of weight but take up a lot of space. It's going to help me organize those, and in a cute, colorful fashion that brings all the colors of my room and the rainbow in together, because I just love everything. I have some neon paints that were sent to me. I know people are thinking, oh God, it's out there raining and she's painting, she's making a mistake. No, this is just like a base coat. I will be hand painting the final coat on everything, and I mix it with my personal Mod Podge that I make and the acrylic paint, because when it dries, it hardens to like a shell, and it just makes it sturdier, and it'll also give it the gloss finish that I want. I will show y'all the finished project, and it's going to glow in the dark too. That being said, little man is, as you can see, my helper. Say hey to everybody. Say hey everybody. He can't stop running and collecting rocks long enough to do nothing else, bless his soul. The other thing I wanted to speak about, again, if you were involved, you were on Greyhound, you did any kind of riding, you were left, please contact me. It's all lowercase, NITASWORLD 99 at gmail.com. The email is in the description, along with the Venmos, the Cash Apps, the merchandise, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, all that. You won't see my Amazon link because someone reported it and said that my content on my YouTube channel was in violation of Amazon's policy. Here's the deal. Go to the YouTube page the Facebook page for the YouTube channel or the Instagram page. You will start seeing pictures of products that are available in my shop along with the link. Click the link. Shop for whatever you're shopping for. I'm not telling you to spend 1 cent extra than what you already were planning on spending on Amazon. Click the link. Make your purchases. But go through my store. Click that link. Search as you normally would. Add stuff to your cart as you normally would. Not asking you to do anything different. Nothing extra. It's all free for you. Make sure when you enter and you put those items into your cart, the only way I get credit for it is if you complete the transaction before you sign off. If for any reason your purchase is interrupted, you have to go out completely, go in through the store again, add items to the cart again, and check out. Previously added items will not give me credit. It is accounting for those purchases that have already been made. I'm very thankful to you, Sunshines. I've made right at $19 in commissions so far from those purchases. It's awesome. I'm thankful and I'm blessed. And hopefully nobody has bought anything that's put them in a bind. If you buy toilet paper every month, just continue to do so. Just go enter Amazon through my link and make sure that you complete the transaction before you sign out of that session. It's that simple. Either way, I love you guys for even caring enough to ask the questions. It means a lot. We have built a true online family in our community, and I'm so very thankful for everything and everyone. Sorry guys, I had to pause it for just a moment. Me and Mr. Jeremiah were having a little discussion. Look, there's my next door neighbor. Let me see if we can make it bigger. I want you to see the protection. That's Roger. Hey, Roger. Hey, Roger boy. That's beautiful, by the way, Roger. They've had him since he was a puppy. He's very protective of me and little man. But if you put your hands anywhere near little man or speak to him in a harsh voice and Roger hears it, Roger gets angry. Jeremiah, no, sir. No, you're not putting a whole bucket of rocks. I told you to pick. Pick and choose. I will dump the bucket out. Dump it and go through what you want. We're not putting a... No, sir. No. Time out. Lord, these animals is about to have a meltdown. Look, Roger is getting happy because guess what? Where did the kitty cat go? There's a kitty cat right there. Jeremiah's about to walk up on it. Okay. Last but not least, there is another subject I've been researching. Some of you are aware of it because it's been on MGL and Justice for All been talking about it. That's who brought it to my attention. I have no problem saying that. Do I trust other people's research? No, I do not. Nothing against either of them. I just wanted more information. So, I'm going to be doing a live stream later this evening. We'll be speaking on any new information, and there is some, that has come to me about the Greyhound situation. And I'm also going to be, for the first time, bringing you what's been known as Slay with Dre McCray. I haven't formed an opinion. I want to bring you guys the background, the facts, and what's occurred and where it's at. If anybody out there can see their way into the live stream, two types of people I would love to be there tonight to help me be able to, navigate my way through. I do have a background in the nursing field, okay? I was studying to get my RN when I had to quit to take care of my grandparents. I have 24 years on the job experience working as a CNA 1, a CNA 2, and a med tech. I did a lot of respite care with geriatric patients, as well as working at our MR facility that's owned and operated by the state of North Carolina. When I worked at that MR facility, I worked with residents that were low to high on the functioning scale. Some had the mind of 18-month-old and were grown adults. Some had the mind of 3 children aged 3 to 5 and were full-grown adults, even geriatric. The sad part to me was the fact that so many of them had family and friends that were alive, some in the same town and county, and never received visitors. That was the tragedy, in my opinion. That was the part that was very difficult for me as a mama, sister, whatever you want to call it, to swallow and to get over. I spent so many holidays with my own family, bringing cakes on birthdays and Christmas and stuff to those that didn't get any from anybody else. There's a lot that I do that I don't tell the YouTube community, because I don't do it to get accolades and a pat on the back and a good job, Nita. It's not about that, you know. We do things with our church, we do things independently, and things that we've always done because we know we have a high volume of geriatric clients, and we have a high amount of nursing homes in our area based when you calculate per capita at that age and the amount of beds available. It really is kind of astounding. That being said, I need doctors and RNs, LPNs, whatever you call it, the 2-year, the 4-year, whatever it's divided up into in your state. Mine's different maybe. I also would like a nutritionist. I get the medical end of the spectrum better than anything. The nutritional end of this tale is what I have an issue with. I need someone who specializes in vegetarian and vegan lifestyles and diets. And this is not the first instance, by the way, of something like this happen. I know Will Smith has been played to death, but his son, Jaden Smith, went totally vegan. And there were similarities in what I'm seeing, and I'm going to show you guys that tonight, as well as we're going to talk about medical aspects. Anybody out there that's ever dealt with a family member or client that has seizure disorder, whether it be epilepsy or some other type of seizure, you are high on my list of someone I would like to speak to. Anybody that hears this that knows anything about seizure disorder, please reach out to me in email. Again, it's in the description box. Why is that important? Why am I focusing? My question to you out there in the chat, that I want y'all to answer in the comment section before the live stream. The live stream, I am tentatively scheduling it. I don't know if it'll either be at 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m., or 11 p.m. I will have all my research together. I will not rush, and I will not come out with ideas and thoughts that I can't back up. I would rather be late and be correct and have done my homework properly than be early or on time and not know what the hell I'm talking about. Point blank period. Let's just put it there. Now, the question that I pose, and that really bothers me, is I want to know if the threshold has changed. So for those of you out there with seizure disorder and you're familiar with it, and with medical background that are familiar with seizure disorder, I had a lot of clients who had different varying types of seizures that I worked with at the state MR facility. The reason this is important, you guys, when someone that's never had a seizure disorder before suddenly develops one, and it increasingly gets worse and worse, as I understand, this individual has not been diagnosed as being epileptic. They are not on Dilantin or any other type of seizure control medications either. What are the number with length and intensity being sustained in every single seizure? In other words, every seizure is a minimum of 3 minutes in length. They are a grand mal seizure, which means its entire body involved. Possible loss of kidney and bowel function during. As well as, when coming out of it, disoriented, very tired, all that should be expected. How many seizures in a 24-hour period lasting 3+ minutes that are grand mal seizures would most physicians advise a client to have that's been having them? How many seizures before that person is rushed to the ER? Now, with my son's condition, this is the best gauge I currently have for up-to-date information. Stop. Hold on just a moment. We got to get this stick laid down. Okay, sorry about that. My question is, they told us if my son, in a 24-hour period, and they know what's causing his seizures, due to the fact of brain damage and long-lasting possible physical and mental effects of the seizures, if he had more than 3 seizures lasting over 3 minutes, immediate ride to the hospital. If he had any seizure that the length time exceeded 5 minutes, immediate to the hospital. Are they just being overly cautious in my son's case, or is that the medical standard? That is the question that I have for any medical professionals out there hearing this. What is the determining factor? I have found a recording where she says that we only know of 8 seizures in less than 12 hours, lasting 3 or more minutes, that there was actually upwards of 15. And he never saw a doctor nor received medical treatment. At what point is there negligence involved? At what point does it turn into a criminal act? That is my question. Anybody that can answer it, please answer. What is the magic number? Is it 3 or more seizures, as we've been told, exceeding 3 minutes, or 1 seizure exceeding 5 minutes? And what would be the criteria to decide? Those are questions that I really need answers to before I can fully make a decision. And I'm saying this openly. Miss Dre McCray, Miss Andrea McCray, your entire family, Vaughn, you're all welcome to come up and speak. I will drop a link. I have not made up my mind. I want facts. I want the information on this case before I decide what's going on. Is it really people hating on you? Are there people so angry at you? You know, I've been there. I am not a racist white lady like some of these people, like this video that I have queued up from this Vivian lady, discounting everyone. You're a racist white lady. You're blocked. I am not. Andrea, I am far from that. I am one of the people who went through so much shit because of my 27-plus year relationship on and off with a black man that started nearly 30 years ago, dear. I was 21, and I was dumb as a sack of rocks compared to what I am today. I had cars keyed, windows busted out. I nooses hung. You would have no idea. I live in the dirty South. I live in a town that's known. Our claim to fame is that I was born and raised in a town that their claim to fame is that they were the first town in North Carolina to hang a woman on Courthouse Square, boo-boos. So, we're not going to come at that. We're not going to play that card with me. That's not what it's about. I want the truth. So I'm willing to listen to Miss McCray. I'm also willing to listen to the family of Vaughn. I think that's very important. I know there's a biological and adoptive mother. I know there's a difference in the two. I am doing my research. I am checking in. I want facts. You guys that know me know that this is not a bullshit statement. So Andrea McCray, I'll be live tonight. The door is open. I will not allow anyone to disrespect you or be mean to you or be rude to you. We don't do that here. We are a group of survivors, and women's issues are what we focus on. And this is an issue that I feel is important for us women to focus on. So that's where I'm at. If anybody can please, number one, give me, what is that magic number? What is that criteria? What is that threshold to decide when it's time to go to the ER, reach out to your doctor, receive some form of emergency medical treatment? What is the point where that happens with seizure disorder? And I need a nutritionist, one preferably that specializes in vegan and vegetarian diets and how to remain healthy while being on a total vegan diet. Extremely so. Alright, guys. That's where we stand. That's what's going on. Me and little man get back to painting. Hopefully I'll have this cabinet close to being put together and do a reveal for you guys. I'm very excited. It's something I've been working on. It may look like a 5-year-old built it by the time it's said and done, but I did it with my own hands. I recycled materials that would have went to a landfill and filled it up. So I'm going to be proud regardless. And as soon as I can get the Etsy store up and going, my crafts, my boxes, my jars, my bottles, my things that I'm making will be all up there for the ability to purchase for everyone. Why are you running like that? What did you do? Alright, little man has apparently done something because he done took off like a scalded rat looking for the cat to chase him. Peace, love, and light. I'll see you guys later tonight. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without y'all. Real talk. Y'all mean so much to me. I'm so very thankful and blessed.